Hey guys, I hope you're liking this sneak peek so far. Today I wanted to take some time to talk to you a little bit more about the 21 Day Fix program in its entirety. You know, what does it come with? How do you use the containers that you've probably heard about? So watch this video and I'll help break down all of the questions that you might have. It comes with 8 different workouts on a couple different DVDs, either 21 Day Fix or 21 Day Fix Extreme. It comes with the containers to help you regulate your portion control, which I'll talk a little bit more about later on in this video. It comes with an eating plan, and then also a 3-day quick fix that is kind of like a low carb plan that helps you lean out in just a couple of days. It also comes with an insulated cooler bag, a shaker bottle to help you measure out any of your liquids that you need, and then also 30 meals of Shakeology, which I like to use for breakfast. So when you get the program in the mail, basically you want to start by first reading through the eating plan. That's where I always start, just to get a feel for what it entails and kind of how to figure out what you're going to be eating. So the first step is figuring out what sort of calorie bracket you fall into. That's just based on your current weight and your weight loss goals. It just figures out how many of each container you need to eat per day. So these containers, I'm sure you guys have seen them before. They're a bunch of different colors and sizes based on what you fill it with. So the biggest ones are your vegetables and fruits. The green is vegetables, the purple is fruits. You get a few of these per day. The next 2 in size are the protein, which is a little bit smaller, and then the carbs is the yellow, and that's even a little bit smaller. And then the last 2 are your blue and your orange. So the orange is definitely the smallest. This is typically used for seeds and salad dressings. And then the blue is used for healthy fats like avocado and hummus and things like that. So basically, based on what your weight loss goals are, you'll end up with a certain number of containers per day. So for me, for example, I get 4 containers of protein. So 4 red containers, 3 containers of vegetables, 2 containers of fruit, and 2 containers of carbs, 1 container of healthy fats, which is the blue, and 1 container of the seeds or salad dressings, which is the orange. So I find that this is by far more than enough food for me to eat throughout the day. I prefer to eat around 5 meals a day because I get hungry, and they're not all full meals. It's more like I'll have my Shakeology for breakfast, and then I'll have a snack before lunch, typically an apple or something along those lines. And then I'll have my lunch, and then I'll have another small snack, a couple hard-boiled eggs or something like that, and then I'll have dinner as well, maybe another snack in there depending on how hungry that I am for that day. So you know, it's really a pretty simple system with these containers. It doesn't require a lot of measurement. You just kind of toss it in the container, and if it fits, you can eat it. It fits into your meal plan. And this eating plan has so much information in it based on what kinds of foods are recommended. Alrighty, so if you follow us on Honest Fitness and Nutrition, you've probably seen that I love to meal prep. You don't have to do that for this plan. It's definitely something that I prefer because I'd rather just get it all taken care of at one point in time and not have to worry about cooking the rest of the week after work. So I've been following this meal plan for, I think it's about a year now. I started right before Christmas time last year. And so I've definitely worked through all of the kinks, and I have a lot of tips and tricks up my sleeve to help you guys with. And I'm also happy to look over your meal plans as you're getting started. Like I said, the first step is reading through your eating plan and trying to understand exactly what you're doing. And like I said, it is really simple, but everything that you need is in that eating plan. It's all laid out for you in super simple language. No weird macros or anything that you've heard of from maybe some other fitness plans. So when it comes to meal planning and meal prepping, as I said, I'm happy to share any tools that I have for you. I work off of an Excel document to make sure that I'm getting in all my containers and at one point throughout the day. But I may make it a little bit more complicated than you need to. There's actually some tally sheets in the back of the booklet. They look like this. Just basically figuring out which meal you're eating, which containers for. And as I said, I've been following this meal plan for about a year, and I am so happy to help you guys figure it out as well. Okay, so something that I totally love about the 21 Day Fix meal plan is that there is the flexibility to have wine and chocolate, which is awesome. I mean, it's not every single day, it's 3 times a week, which is definitely enough to get you through 3 weeks. But that's an awesome part of this plan. It gives you a lot of flexibility in what you want to eat and still have a little bit of treats. The 21 Day Fix is a little bit different than the 21 Day Fix Extreme eating plan, however. The 21 Day Fix Extreme definitely takes things up a notch. So the workouts are a bit harder, and also the eating plan is a bit stricter. So there aren't the treats in the 21 Day Fix Extreme meal plan, but that doesn't mean it's impossible to do. I've done it and I got crazy cool results from it. And then also, if you really want to see great results, you can do the Countdown to Competition meal plan, which comes with the 21 Day Fix Extreme program. It's what Autumn Calabrese, the trainer who created these programs, actually follows before she does a bikini competition. So she's a national level bikini competitor, and she discloses all of her secrets on how she gets into the best shape for those competitions. I've never done it. It's really intense, not something of interest to me. But the 21 Day Fix Extreme meal plan, however, is definitely doable. There's no treats, which might be tough during the holiday season, but if you're committed and ready to kick it into high gear for 21 days, that may be a great way to go. For the 21 Day Fix meal plan, you do not need to use the treats. So if you want to save your treats until Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, you can totally still do this meal plan and skip those treats. There's just something there that's for your flexibility, but it's definitely not a requirement. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about is this awesome new cookbook called Fixate. This is created by Autumn Calabrese. She's the trainer that created the 21 Day Fix and Fix Extreme meal plans and workout programs. And she just came out with this cookbook, I think within the last 4 or 5 months or so. It has 101 21 Day Fix approved recipes in it. They range from sauces, appetizers, desserts, cocktails, tons of stuff are in this book, and I own it, as you can see. So in our For the Holidays accountability group, I'm going to be sharing some recipes with you guys from this, some of my favorites, and then also some of the cocktails and desserts to help you get through these holiday parties. So that way you don't have to buy the book. I'm obviously not going to give you all 101 recipes because that's a little bit ridiculous, but I'll definitely be sharing some of my most favorite and some of the ones that are awesome for feeding a family when you're busy during the holiday season. So that's something I'm really excited to share with you guys. I have loved this cookbook, and you kind of can't believe that some of these things fit into your meal plan. They are so, so good.